To me, KF1 is one of the hardest karting leagues in Roblox.
Oh no! And he's in the barrier! That's a huge mistake!
You need to be able to get every lap right. And Drax crossed the line with a 38. You need to be able to overtake on any corner. And Leafstar has made the overtake on the inside onto the main straight. One season, 6 teams. Who will be able to bring home the championship? To me, KF1 is one of the hardest karting leagues in Roblox.
Oh no! And he's in the barrier! That's a huge mistake!
You need to be able to get every lap. Alrighty, welcome to the endurance race of 2023 spring season. I'm joined here with Glock as my second commentator. How are you, man?
Good. That was good, man. I'm feeling good, Yeah, first time commentating in KF1.
Yes, sir. Alright. So here we are. We're currently in practice session, and there's a bit to go about with this race. The first thing is the karts. We all know they're different. Where they're endurance karts, they may be a bit more slower, not on the line, and the handling is not going to be the greatest. But it looks like it should be good. We had a little bit of practice yesterday with that technical issue, and they were putting on pretty good lap times, really. So we will see what happens. We're 5 minutes, almost 5 minutes away from qualifying. So get ready, boys. We have 18 drivers today. Some reserves had to, if we know, not race, and some main drivers are not here. But we still have a pretty good handful of great drivers, and it looks like we're going to have some good racing, especially in the midfield and in the front. So we'll see what happens anyways. So, Glock, what are your thoughts about this race?
My thoughts is like, Constantine Boyd gonna at least get the top 5 because Leaf is not here, right? Yeah, Leaf is not here, so that's
Yeah.
a good shot for him to get top 5. Yeah. I would say Deadly Team will have a chance to get a top 3 if he is driving well and all that shit. So yeah.
Yes. Anyways, so another thing that is a bit talky about. I forgot. Let's go. So yeah, what are the predictions? What are the predictions? So of course, as some of you saw, I have a couple predictions. Let me bring it up. This might be a bit controversial. I don't know if we have them all today, but P1 for me is play games. We got P2 Deadly Tim, P3 Holy Moly. So a bit of talent there. And what are your thoughts about this prediction, Block?
My prediction. Your prediction is really good. Yeah, not gonna lie. But my prediction is I would say Holy Moly first, Daily Team second or third, and Constantine and play games. But we have some new drivers, so let's see how well they drive in this track. Yeah, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So we have seen Constantine drive very well. I'm pretty sure he'll be at the front. But there is one thing, play games is pretty good with his race pace. And Deadly Tim, we saw him, he got a pole before we had that red flag. I think he might be able to get pole, but I don't think he'll be able to keep the pace into the race.
True.
Anyways, Holy Moly as well. He looks pretty good last season. In the car, he was mostly getting around P3, P4, around there. But we'll see what happens. It's still a big race, 50 laps. Anything can happen. We'll obviously see maybe a few spins. Also, they'll come in a bit with strategy as well. Strategy will also come in of when do you pit? Do you pit when you have only a slither of fuel left, or do you come in safe and you have like a bit of fuel left? Do you pit then? It's a lot to handle, a lot for the drivers to handle, but there is one thing and there is one thing that's only to this race, and it's that if you win this, then you'll definitely be looked that you're the one to be dangerous for next season, spring season, and that's definitely a big thing to hold. Everyone will still be looking at you, and they will definitely want to have a piece with you. Anyways, but that's basically what you're aiming for in this race. Anyways,
Yeah.
so there's been a lot of team changes and a lot, a lot of team changes coming into spring season. We got 6 teams, which is a definitely a lot more than we used to have. It's definitely overcrowding the paddock. But how do
Yeah.
you feel that these new teams are gonna be going in,
Okay.
the
I
spring
feel
season?
like the strongest team out there is Stratos and um Gilad. But Stratos has like higher chance on winning the champs because they have like apparently they have Leaf and daily team and all that. So yeah, I'm looking out for Stratos and Gilad, see if they are title contenders, and let's see.
Yeah. So it will be hard also trying to attract new drivers to the new teams. But anything can happen. There's a bunch of new drivers. We don't know how they're gonna go, but we know every new driver is definitely going for pole. As you know as well, because you used to be a world champion and
Yeah, yeah,
hitting the top time charts, but then all these new drivers came in and have absolutely destroyed all your records.
yes,
So
yes.
any new driver, you think they might not be the best, but there's a lot of talent to come, and we will definitely see a lot of talent coming in this race. Any other drama you think you want to talk about?
Mm, nah, but I feel like yeah, there's drama going on. Like apparently, Leaf is they saying like Leaf is underage. So yeah, and look at the chat right now. We see that Kizaman has said Leaf and Roberts is 11 and 12, and people started to think that Leaf is hacking because like he's when he's driving he has a lot more grip and yeah, you know.
Well, the thing is, I have definitely seen Leaf have a few mistakes, so it is kind of hard to determine that. But when he always makes the mistakes, he always comes
Yeah,
back to the front easily, like butter. And there's one thing about Leafster. If you look at his avatar, uh, I wouldn't say it's the best. Also, I would say I was as a little kid, I would have made that. Anyways,
yeah,
and also we've never seen him talk. We've every all the chats he's made hasn't been, the most professional, the most, you know, teenager like ish. So there isn't a lot of proof at the moment, but it does look like some of the rumors around the paddock about that could be true. And also, Roberts, they're saying about Roberts is 12 as well.
yeah,
So there's a lot of stuff with being underage going through and hacking. And
yes,
especially it got sparked up when Drax got found for hacking. But as we all know, if Leafs is using hacks, Drax hacks were 20 times better
yeah.
because
No, it's because Jack's Ben is actually fast, but he wanted to go faster, so he just used the universal or whatever shit. And then I think Leaf is kind of slow, and then when he use it, he's pretty fast. But yeah,
yeah, but I honestly don't know at the moment. Anyways, quali is going to start in 7 minutes, so
let's see some drama happening.
let's see some stuff happening. We're going to cut to we're gonna cut away for you guys, and we'll see you back for the next session. But for thank you for watching first bit for free practice. But we'll be back with you for qualifying.
Really,
So we are here for qualifying in the endurance race 2023. So here we are. Qualifying is just about to start. We got 30 seconds left. Now 20 seconds on the countdown. Drivers getting ready. Now on the pit entry line, we got 10 seconds to go. And here we are. And it's green flag. Qualifying has now started for the 2023 Spring Endurance Race. And here the drivers come out for their out lap. And it's already looking like we have a couple fast ones coming out. Remember, these carts are still pretty new, so the lap times won't be the best. But
Okay,
here we are. Drivers are now crossing. Drivers are now coming in their lap through the final corners, about to cross for their hot laps. First hot laps now. Anyways, so here we are, as finally the drivers will now cross the finish start line, and will now start their hot laps.
let's see who's gonna get like the best lap out of all these drivers.
Yeah, and there will.
Honestly, why is CM is on the starting on the freaking race? He's honestly slow. Not gonna lie. Apparently,
He's slow.
he is. I guess.
Like he's going slow.
Okay.
Oh, and there we are. The first one in the barrier. Ben on a hot lap. Tried to go pretty wide to get a more exit speed. And yeah, has definitely done a bottle job on that. So not the greatest start for Ben in this stage. But let's see if he can recover from that. And we got another one. Another one. Misplaced. Or whatever. I didn't catch his name. Into the barrier. And so he is again. Same as Ben. What is happening? They're trying to get wide to try to get a better exit speed, but it's not working at all. They messed up on this hot lap so many times. That's gonna cost them if they keep going with this.
Go fast. They are using all the track limits, but doesn't seem great for them.
Again! Another one!
Another one!
It is unfolding. What is this? Something
Honestly,
wrong with the
what's
car?
happening right now?
It is something wrong with the car, or something wrong with his driving. And is he having a skill issue or a skill car? This is not going very as intended for most of the drivers right now.
Team with a 54 seconds. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oh, play games. What's happening on actually? This is madness.
This is madness at the moment. So here he is. Will he go into the barrier again? There is the point. Going into the hairpin. He's had a good lap until now. He almost clips the barrier. Now going into the hairpin again. Will he? No, he won't. He's going well now. Into the final corners, into the chicane. Now, the final corner. Going through the straight, and he does it well. Is that a good lap time? And no, not particularly. But that will put him into
second place with 54 seconds.
So we got Play Yes, Holy Moly, Deadly Tim locking out the podium, and XT Spicer has gone faster into P3. This is already crazy. Meg crossing the line. Can they improve? No, they stay in P6. Play Yes. Going through the line, not being able to improve. This is insane. Already a huge battle for pole at the moment. We only have 12 minutes left in qualifying, and already we're having a lot of upsets. So it's pretty staying quiet. Can Deadly Tim try to get back into P3? He crosses the line now. Can he improve? And no, not improving at all.
Oh, unbelievable.
This is crazy. Play yes crosses the line, is not
The
able
front
to.
row is going crazy with that qualifying time. Unbelievable. Honestly.
XC Spicer getting cut, not being able to get a better lap time. Meg drops down a place as Fortress, gets into P5, same as Epic, coming into P6. This is pandemonium at the moment. Right now. There go the drivers. Deadly Tim on a particularly good lap, setting fastest sector 1. Holy moly, setting fastest sector 2. Currently, it is a free for all. Play yes, close, very close. To Holy Moly's middle sector. Deadly Tim crosses the line, and he goes into P3. Deadly Tim being able to improve, and Holy Moly, is it not able to get a faster lap time, same as Play yes. What can happen? This is crazy what we're seeing at the moment. So here comes the drivers now starting their first sectors. There
Niche
goes
is
Deadly
actually
Tim.
carrying Play Games is actually carrying Niche is wow, and he's the only driver who's doing well right now.
That is definitely true. There goes Ben. There goes the rest of the field. And there's a huge, I believe that's a spin. Right into the barrier, right there, we see Deadly Tim just pop onto the barrier into the final corner. That has definitely messed up his lap majorly. But he will start again. That's lucky that it's only at the final corner. He's able to start again. The drivers are crossing the line. Who is able to improve? And we almost saw a big flurry of driver changes, but a few mistakes definitely stop that. So here comes the boys going to set their first sector 1 lap times. There comes Deadly Tim coming into sector 2. He's already looking good, but here comes Play yes, and holy moly, what will they be able to set at the moment? Coming through the final corner. And here comes Holy Moly and Play yes. None of them being able to improve majorly. But here comes Deadly Tim, not being able to do anything. And yeah, it's staying pretty at there. And I don't think we're gonna have any major driver changes if they can start to put on a show at the end. But for pretty much it should stay here. But that is just what is happening at the moment. Anyways, let's go check. Anyways, so here we are. New drivers crossing the line. Play yes. Holy moly, Deadly Tim setting their first sector 2s. Not looking like pretty normal laps here. Now crossing the line, Holy moly and Play yes. And both don't improve. And it's not looking that major. Holy moly only has a 100th second. 100th second
I'd be back, got to do something for my
Play
parents.
yes. And as we see, look, we'll be back soon. So there is a lot to improve from here. So we'll see what happens. But not anything really major happening. Which why we're going to show something And so we're going to say something. Please go down to the description at the moment. Check out all our socials. We got Instagram, Discord, our Roblox group, our Roblox game. We got everything down there. So please go check it out. And hopefully we can see you all popping up in there. And hopefully if you can join the Discord, you can come and join these amazing races. So make sure you hop on that. But yes, here we are for the endurance race in KF1 2023 endurance race. And it's already looking like it's going, oh sorry, qualifying. And it's already looking like we've met most drivers' peaks for how fast they're going to go. It's 55, this is 562. So most 54. The only drivers to pop into 54 is Meg. Is Meg, XD Spicer, Deadly Tim, Holy Moly, and Play Yes, which is not a lot of drivers considering usually it's all pretty much close. So let's see if any other drivers can pop up into the 54s. Fortress behind Meg is going at a 55.45 milliseconds. So that is not that a lot. And oh my god, Epilexa has suddenly got to what I expected. It's a P2. Now going at a 54.670. That is so unexpected. That's an amazing lap time just to put in there and then. Play Yes. Can they improve? Holy moly's not been able to go better than Epic. So that now Epic and now Holy Moly has a target to go for. And that's Epic's time. And Epic's actually pretty close to Play Yes. Maybe that's just a lucky time. Or maybe he might be able to improve on that. And wow, that is just insane. What we're seeing here, that was so unexpected. We didn't expect to see any of that at the moment. And so here we are, crossing the line. Still no much major driver changes, position changes, except the big one of Epic, which was so unexpected. Can it be Play Yes and Epic in the front row? Two great bits of talent and two drivers that could do this. Very much so. We got almost 7 minutes left in qualifying, and already we have a lot of drama, and there's is one in the barrier. Let's go check up on that. Who is that? We get oh shit. We get closer, and here we are going into the barrier. That is definitely not the best thing to do on the last corner. We saw that from Deadly Tim, and definitely ruined one of his best laps. So not the best to do. Holy moly, across the line. Same with Play Yes. Both of them not being able to improve that majorly. So it's Meg crosses the line. Still it is all the same. As we see, Epic, this is his first time driving on Clockwise. Deadly Tim crosses the line, still not being able to do anything. 7 minutes has somehow crossed very, very, very fast. We got 2 minutes left. Holy moly, as one of our drivers says. But yeah, that's gone majorly quick. I don't know. Let me check chat real quick. How did the timer went from 3 minutes later for me? It was 7:30 or something left me. Yeah, what is happening? I think they might made a mistake with the times and have to change it up. Maybe there might be a minute 30 left. Maybe we might have to see if the drivers have to put in their best laps at the moment. So that's definitely going to happen. 1 minute 30 left. Who can top in to the front row? That's Deadly Tim crossing the line now, not being able to improve by much. Now as we see, all the drivers are trying to improve here.
Uh,
So we have 20 seconds left in qualifying. Will any of the drivers be able to improve? This is going to be a big stage of qualifying right now. Delete him across the line, not being able to improve by much at all. And it is super, super close. It's very, very close. And it's checkered flag. It's checkered flag. All the drivers will now have their final lap to go. Delete him across the line. Will they be able to improve? No, they stay P4. They will stay P4. What else? What else will the drivers be able to do? Holy moly! Can he improve, get into P1 or Epic?
mm.
And that's red flag, so all the drivers must pit at the moment. There we go. That is the end of qualifying. And that was a great qualifying right there.
Nigga!
Shut up! Glock, what the hell? So here we are, as we go see the final timetable for this race. So we've got a 10-minute break at the moment.
Hello. I'm back.
Yeah, did your brother come in or something and say the N-word in the microphone?
You did?
I mean, I think that's what I heard.
Come on, stop. Stop saying that nigga, bro. Like, literally. Come on, stop.
Anyway, so that is the timetable, the times for the race. We got Play SP1, Epic P2, that will lock out the front row. Holy moly, P3, Deadly Tim, just behind him P4, very close, XD Spicer, Also just behind with a 54, P5 Meg, also with a 54 coming in P6, Fortress P7, Legendary P9, Harriman P10, Fell P11, and now to the back of the grid, we got Accident P12, Volizer P13, Ben P14, Toby P15, CM P16, Ryan P17, and that will, I think I missed someone, but that will lock out. Let's see if we have, I think we have missed someone, but that will lock out that will lock out today's, so yeah, that will lock out today's qualifying and today's race starting positions.
Yeah. Hello.
All right, and we are here with our guest speaker, Meg slash Pabalabalo. Welcome to the stream, and what's your thoughts on that qualifying right there?
Interesting, playing all that time, we all thought he wasn't showing anything, but he has done very well. He's on his way to the top of this, can do good in the championships, and I think he could win this race with a good strategy.
Yeah, especially indeed if he can have a good strategy. But what is your strategy looking? Are you gonna wait until you got the last sliver of fuel, or go a bit early and try to go the safe option?
I'm gonna wait for the last amount of fuel, and I'm gonna try to the one stop, but I've been told it's impossible. I'm gonna go for it anyway.
So yeah, one stop has been said it can't be done. a lot of people have been talking 2-stop, maybe even 3, which is
Three.
sounds very insane. I think maybe 2-stop is guaranteed and 1-stop risky, but might be able to do done if you can go
If I
so
can
far
make,
on each lap. Anyways,
yeah, if I can push as hard as I can, and if other people can do this as well, to get consistent 55 zeros, 55, 54 eights and stuff like that, they'll be able to maybe push a little longer on their tank of fuel because they'll be setting faster laps around, and it'll be like 1-stop is definitely possible if you can do that, I think, maybe. But if it's not, I'm going to go for 2.
yeah, and there's no rain being looked on this race, but there could also be where you might have to switch to wet tires. So
Yeah.
there's a lot to find out. It's very new. It's very new to KF1. We haven't really seen these mechanics, really. But
I think I'm going to try and stick out on the dry if it starts to rain.
yeah,
I've drove in the dry, so
so
like
you're gonna
in
go
the
for the
wet.
risky strategy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I gotta take the risks.
that definitely is going to be intense. But
Try to do overcut strat, because like if you can see, right, the it's most important about how you end up winning and getting higher positions. So you just gotta do the overcut strat. Yeah, not
Undercut,
undercut,
undercut.
undercut. Yeah,
Yeah, if I can do
yeah.
that and do it right, I think I can maybe finish on a podium for my first ever endurance race. But
Yeah.
we have to wait and see. Holy moly, Play S, Deadly Tim, Spicer, Epic Flex, so those are all going to be fighting for top spots.
yeah, definitely indeed. Anyways, we're so close to the race. What are you looking about? How are you feeling about this? How are you feeling about the race coming up? What do you think you can aim for?
Top 5.
Hopefully we can get a quick, cheeky top
Top
5
5.
in there. You're starting P6, just
Yeah.
behind XD Spicer. He's a pretty good driver, especially the drivers in front, Deli Tim, Holy Moly, Epic, and Players. They're all good drivers. How do you feel? How do you feel like you can go catch them?
I mean, me and Spicer and Tim, we're really, really close on lap time, as well as Holy Moly, but he's just got this bigger advantage, just a little bit more. I'm thinking maybe if I am consistent and that present guy comes up and goes like in front of them, I can catch them.
Yeah,
Pretty
because
confident.
yeah, also this race it doesn't come in with only getting good lap times. It's there's so much room, so much time for error, and so much
Yeah.
time to catch up, so much time for strategy. It's gonna be a hard race out there. Anyways, we got a minute left. We're gonna leave you to prepare for the race.
Yep.
Thank you for talking with us, but we're gonna head
Thank you.
over to our own VC.
Okay. Goodbye.
Okay, it's gonna be interesting.
Yes, Xavier, I know that. Anyways, so here we are. All the races are going to go to the grid in the formation lap right now at the moment. So we got 10 seconds left until start of the formation lap. Here we are. And there we go. It's green flag and the barriers have been removed. We are going for the formation lap for the KF1 2023 endurance race. So yeah, the drivers are now going to come in and go on the grid. Usually there might be a bit of bugs and people, not getting on the grid correctly, especially it's going to be new for a bunch of other people. So we might have to see a little bit of doing this again, or going into the pits through the temporary barrier, and trying to figure that all out. But we'll see what happens. Here comes who's that? Yeah, XD Spicer and Meg. They're going into their grid positions at the moment. Here comes Meg. Here comes Holy Moly. XD Spicer and Deli Tim and the rest of the pack. There's
This will be a while, as you can see that a lot of these drivers will be driving in the first corner, and they might just crash to the barriers because they can't see, because they are driving in first person. So we'll see if any of the leading drivers will crash, and yeah.
Anyways, so before we get into anything, we're gonna lead over to the race intro for today.
Ooh.
So here we are. If I can
Mega has a
pop it
good
up.
strategy, I see. He's getting out.
So here we are for the KF1 2023 endurance race. We're here at Kranji, and this is going to be a very intense, very good race. We got plenty of corners, plenty of windy turns, plenty of straights, and plenty of fast and slow corners. So this is going to be a great one to see how the drivers go through this. But thank you for being with us at KF1, and thank you for watching our stream and tuning in. But we'll be back for the racing lights.
Very good. Mega and Boy have a good strategy, right? So I can see that they are going out of the main car, so that they won't use enough fuel. It's a good strategy.
So yeah, we have a lot of good strategies.
Void and Mega is playing how to say, saving up fuel.
Hey,
The car.
Clock, go check. Oh yeah, by the way, play games is play yes. I should have told you that. Anyways,
I know.
go check the stream on KF1.
Okay.
And see that beautiful thing I did for the intro. It was absolutely beautiful. So there are. All the drivers are in the carts, and we're all ready for the race start. So all the drivers are watching the lights, getting ready for the race. And watch the lights being told by AVA. Here we are. So the race is now going to start, and we can have the lights going on. And here we are. The lights are now starting. Here it is. Here we are for the KF1 2023 endurance race. Who will get the better start? Play yes or Epic? 5 lights, and away we go for the KF1 2023 endurance race. Play yes already with a beautiful start. In the inside of the first corner.
Play yes is still leading. Epic Lex is coming out in the corner, getting a good exit. Can he do it? He can't manage. Going into the corner.
So here we are. Play yes looks like he's still leading, but Epic he's got inside. He's going to get it inside into the corner, and Epic's leading. Epic is leading already. And here we are. We're into the hairpin. Epic has
and Play games are playing out right now. They are both leading this. Holy moly came out of nowhere.
Holy moly! Holy moly comes out of nowhere and takes. Is he gonna take P1? It's the final corner.
Epic is still on P1. Can he prevent Holy Moly and play to, yeah, you know?
So somehow he's come out of nowhere, holy moly, and taken P2 over Play Yes. We all thought Play Yes was going to have the brilliant start, but Epic has just gone absolute crazy. He's already into P1 and holy moly is in P2. Can holy moly try to see if he can catch Epic? They're fighting into
Holy
the
Moly
corner.
went wide.
And Epic gets the better exit speed, and that will mean Epic will still be leading
Epic
in
messed
this
up
lap.
on the corner from the exit. He's now third place. Holy Moly and Play is right in front. Play messed up too. Epic is going in towards Holy Moly. Can he do it to get back his P1?
Holy moly, currently first, with a great gap behind, 400ths of a second of a gap behind. So holy moly is absolute flying at the moment. And I don't know how he's done it. I don't know how he's randomly come up. We got Meg P4 as well just behind. And Deadly Tim has dropped all the way down to P7. That is absolutely devastating. He was a favorite for this race.
Holy
But
Moly crash. Holy Moly has
holy
just crashed.
moly, he hit the barrier. And that's a huge mistake.
Epic is back in his P1. Can he still hold it? Because Play Games is at the back.
So Play Yes, sorry.
Oh,
Play Yes he's got the overtake. He's currently P1. How has he done this? Epic is dropped a position and not been able to keep on Play Yes. We're crossing the straight now. Let's see who can stay P1 into the first corner. And holy moly's dropped down all the way into P6. That is not good. Play Yes is still keeping the lead into the second corner. Now coming into the third. Play Yes having a great exit, but right behind is Epic, matching his lap, and he's going beautiful. He's brilliant. And oh no, Play Yes goes super wide. That's a very huge mistake there. I think that means Epic might be able to capitalize on a bit of time. Will they be able to overtake Play Yes? Play Yes is still going pretty well. It's
Epic has a good exit.
It's bumper to bumper right now, coming into the final corner. Who will be able to get?
Play Yes has just back out. Play Yes has just back out.
And yeah, Play Yes backs out of that, and Epic with capitalizing on the mistake of Play Yes going wide, and Epic gets into P1. And yeah, so we have Epic right here. And he's looking like to be cruising. He's about to blue flags and overtake Benji. So yeah, blue flags for Benji right now. And he will be overtaken. Let me just check my OBS because I think... No, we're fine. But yes, Epic's creating an amazing lead right now to Play Yes. And here, let's see the mid battle fight right now. It's XD Spicer, holy moly, and Meg. I think we even got Fortress fighting in the midfield at the moment. We're coming into the corner, and it looks like holy moly will try to go on Fortress on the outside or inside. Let's see what he will pick. We're coming into the hairpin. Holy moly goes a bit wide, but gets a bit of a better exit speed. He almost leading, but Fortress on the inside keeps the position, and they're still holding the position at the moment. Oh, but Play Yes starting to catch up to Epic right now at the moment. They're all in together. It's bumper to bumper racing. It's a huge fight in the midfield right now at the moment. Who will be able to come on top? It looks like Deadly Tim is just in the mix there, leading at the moment. But what will happen? This is crazy at the moment. Anyways, so yes, here we are. I just had to make myself a bit faster. Anyways, Glock, how do you feel this race is coming along?
Yes, really good. I didn't expect Epic Lexer to just straight away get P1, but unbelievable. But if you see, some of them are just playing strat, so they won't lose. Epic has just gone wide.
Gone wide, he's hit the
Yes,
barrier.
he's coming back.
Playless has definitely got up from that. It's bumper to bumper racing right now into the second corner. Playless is just a little bit behind Epic. Can he get the overtake? We're going into the third, fourth corner, into the hairpin, and Epic seems like it's a brilliant defending. After a big mistake, he defends that beautifully and is keeping Playless behind. But here we are, Meg and Holy Moly fighting for P3. Who will be able to get onto the podium? Holy Moly goes really wide, almost hits the barrier, but he still gets a better exit speed and is currently into P3. And Meg will still stray behind, but here comes Fortress. No one saw him, but he comes in and he and I can't see, but he gets he's starting to get closer. Up on Meg at the moment. What can he do? If he can get a Meg and get P4, he might be able to go for the podium place. Meg goes super wide. Fortress is able to capitalize on that mistake, and it's bumper to bumper at the moment. What will happen? And Play Yes has overtaking Epic, but goes super wide, hits the barrier, and Play Yes drops down plenty positions, and that will bring Epic up into a comfortable P1 with Holy Moly right behind, and that is very sad for Play Yes was looking to go great, but hasn't been able to it was going great, but hasn't been able to turn that into P1. And here is some more lapping at the moment. Misplaced, being lapped by the front of the field at the moment. And yeah, there definitely is a lot of, with these carts, we see a lot of people going more wide to get a better exit speed. But the thing is, it's so risky because you almost hit the barrier almost every single time. But here we are, 10 laps already into the race. That's a huge corner cut. He has to get at least a corner cut from that. Let's go check if we can find him. Yep, the Epic, it gets a corner cut there. So Epic cutting the corner, and I don't know what he was trying to do there. Must have been a huge mistake, but Holy Moly is right near Epic. It's bumper to bumper racing at the moment. And here we are. They're both looking pretty well. And Epic, he cuts the corner again. I don't know what it's with him and cutting that corner, but that just means Holy Moly will stay more behind, but Epic will start to add up to those warnings. And like you say, you can take a few corner cuts until those warnings start turning into penalties. And I think he's just trying to keep Holy Moly behind, because once you have those drivers behind, it's very hard for them to catch back up. And that means he can just stay and have a comfortable P1. So Glock is going, so it's just gonna be me and you guys
said I got school TMR, bro.
For the rest of the race. Anyways, there is my boy. And oh no, Epic hits the barrier. And holy moly, he gets into first place. He was trying to cut corners, trying to stay in front. But in the end, holy moly, we'll take that beautiful P1. Let's go check something. Anyways, so what happened here? Playlist, yes. I think we have a playlist pitting, if I'm not too sure. He's down in P7, 7 seconds behind when he was pretty close. Well, let's go check on. And oh no, Benji has got stuck on the curb. Benji right there, that is not great. Big mistake there. He's stuck on the curb, not being able to get out. And I think we have our first DNF from this race. He's trying to get out. Can't he get out? He's creating a little bit of an obstruction at the moment. XD, holy moly! What did holy moly? Holy moly makes a mistake. Oh no. Yeah, I think that's Benji DNF'd from today's race. So 3 corner cuts equals a 1 second penalty per. Meg has already got the 1 second penalty at the moment as we speak, as he goes wide. So yeah, we haven't seen anyone pitting at the moment. So let's see what happens. We've got players, XC Spicer just behind. And oh no! Meg's hit the barrier. That is a huge mistake. Like I always say, oh no, Meg looking like if they could stay in the front, have a pretty good race. Has just lost a bit of time hitting the barrier. Anyways, we might cut back to a bit of a break pretty soon. But we will see. We got 15 laps. With 15 laps done, 5 laps until 20, which is the usual race time. It's already XD Spicer. Well, who's that? Who is that? That's Volex, but he follows us. XD Spicer. Spicer has improved greatly and is actually pretty close to Epic. And another surprising thing, Vola is actually who's being lapped is actually kind of competing with him at the moment. Anyways, with Epic. Wait, where's XD Spicer? We've lost him, and no, I think he was gone into the barrier there. Oh no. So much mistakes in this race, but we always have to remember there is a lot of time to recover. Anyways, but we're still here, we're still going, and we're still coming in strong. There's a lot left. 5 corner, we've changed it to 5 corner cuts equals 1 second penalty. And Meg's already topped that as we speak, same as Binanana. And Toby. And yeah, Binana. There's a lot of corner cuts going around. But we're staying strong. Epic's looking pretty well. After the mistakes being happening, I think Epic will just have a comfortable lead if he doesn't make any mistakes. We're seeing. Anyways, but let's see. We still have a lot in the race to come. Like, anything can happen. As we go CCM racing, it's going to be P11 across the line. Still, there is a lot in this race. It is an endurance race. You know, it is. We do have a lot left.
Clyde said it appears you've been by yourself in this call for more than 5 minutes. The bandwidth patrol has asked me to disconnect you to save bandwidth.
Sorry,
That
Clyde.
stuff doesn't grow on trees.
Clyde's being an absolute bozo. Anyways, here comes the boys, and they're no, Volza. This is our second DF and DNF for this race, and it's not looking good. Alright, due to a bit of technical issues, we are going to have a bit of a break. So watch the race as it goes on, but I am going to have a little bit of break. I couldn't find anyone who could switch out with me. But yeah, I am going to have a bit of a break. We're going to come back pretty soon. But yes. Yeah, Volza DNFs. So that's our second DNF for this race. And it's not looking well at the moment. So yeah, Volza, it was just before I go, Volza, yeah, it was very tragic to see what happened there. We're going pretty well, staying, around the top 10. Maybe could have got points, but it was definitely tragic. The curbs in these games, they're hard to get out of. They're so big that you can easily get stuck on them with the cart, and we see some pitting. So here is CM12 hitting. He's currently on 37, so it's a bit of a weird strategy going for the early pit and not going until the last bit of fuel is left. But if you checked, we have 30 minutes of, bloody in there. Here comes another pit, and the driver pitting. It's misplaced chase in the pits at the moment. Anyways, they come out. No harm done. Chase, I hate you. I saw you said the intro sucked. I hate you. I know you're driving right now. I see you. Never say my intro sucks again. For that, you have to crash into the barriers right now. You have to crash into the barriers. I know you're listening to the stream. Thank you. Alright, sorry for that. Anyways. We're 22 laps into this race. We will see you soon. And we are here for the final 20 laps of today's race. We have seen a couple, as you saw, we've seen a couple pits, a couple of everything, yeah. So there's been a bit of strategy into this. We still know there's been a few drivers that may have stayed out, but currently Playes is leading, and by pretty much a lot at the moment. As we see, I think the timing table is broken. Yeah, Playes is leading by 32 seconds. The rest of the no. No. Playes has pitted, but it's saying he's lead. What? This is what is happening here? I think we might have a bit of a bug in the times. I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna. Let's see what happens. We have a bit of a bug here. I don't know if it's too major at the moment. Yeah, here we are. Meg is currently leading. Meg is currently leading. That's a huge shock. So Players not going well with the strategy. He comes in P5. Meg absolutely bossing the strategy at the moment. I don't know. They said they were gonna go to the last little sliver. We can go. Maybe I will check on their car to see if we can see anything. And play yes, slow stop. Ah, yeah. I was so confused. Thank you, AVA. Anyways, so yeah, it looks like Meg is trying to stay out as fast as he can. I don't know at the moment if he might be pitting soon, but he has the advantage at the moment of staying out. But when he pits, he definitely is going to drop down a few positions. So the strategy hasn't really worked out for him. All the other drivers, they came out early. They came in early. They're already setting consistent lap times, and that just hasn't worked out for his strategy. I think he touched the barrier a bit there. So I don't know if Meg's gonna pit just soonish. He did say oh no, he's green. He's good. It showed up yellow for a second. In the strategy, she did say he was gonna stay to the last little slither of fuel. Anyways, let's go check around the pack. So we go. So Epic is P2. Deadly Tim is P3. Then we got Legendary and Late Yes. P4, P5. And Fortress P8 down one lap, which is super surprising. He does also hit the barrier right there. But here's Legendary, going pretty well. And yeah, it's staying pretty much the same for this race. We do have maybe a few battles, but right now at the moment, it's just staying pretty much. I think we're just gonna have and exactly as I say that, no way, Meg has made a mistake. We did not see that. I was looking around the field. So Epic into P1. Now that will give Deadly Tim a chance to overtake Meg. Maybe take P2. Meg was having a beautiful race right there. Went great with the strategy, because we thought he didn't. But here he comes. Deadly Tim going on the end. Oh no! Meg on the outside. He's going wide. And Deadly Tim, he has he gets the position, I'm pretty sure. But Meg is able just to get a bit of time, able to get a bit of time on him and keep P2. So Meg's doing some beautiful defending at the moment and is keeping him far, far, far behind. Anyways, let's look at the fastest laps at the moment. So Players currently has the fastest lap, and the thing is he sometimes gets those fast laps, but he isn't that much consistent. He makes a lot of mistakes. He needs to have every lap to be on that dot, on that point where he can, he can have a great race pace and just stay up in, P1. Anyways, that's obviously the aim, and obviously what they're going to have to do. And I don't know if I missed, but holy moly, said GG in chat. And oh no, holy moly, is DNF. He got stuck in the walls, pretty sure. Yeah, he did. Oh no, that is super sad. We all thought, holy moly, he was going to end up, getting in the big positions, getting almost winning. But doesn't look like that turned out just particularly well. As holy moly, as we see him, he's in the paddock, in the pits, and nothing has been dealt with there. Anyways, mid-race, here it is. Here is holy moly's car. So he's hit, let's see this, so with my cursor, if I can do a little bit of analyzation, he's come to turn in, and has just snagged the barrier and hit the barrier so bloody hard that he's got his car stuck in there, not able to get out. Just clipped it just right there with the front right. That is super devastating. Super devastating. So we almost got 10 laps left in the race. We're trying to find Epic. Let's go switch over to something we haven't seen in a while, which is some onboards. If I can find them. So here is Epic Lexa. And as you can see, he has a great gap behind Deadly Tim. We all know Deadly Tim overtook Meg, which very sad for Meg, as he was having a great race until he had a bit of a mistake in Epic. Now as P1, so Epic has been out of P1, in, out. Alright, let's see if he can keep it. Let's see if he can. I think he definitely has a very comfortable lead. So if he can just keep consistent for the next 10 laps, I think he'll be able to do this. And now pretty much, you can just stay like this. You can have a great race. Now let's go switch over to someone. And here's Play. Yes, currently CM is just right behind him, but he is lapped. So, and let's go have a little bit of talk about Players. Was looking absolutely beautiful. We all thought he was gonna have a great race. And oh no. I thought that was one of the drivers at the front. It looks like he was having a beautiful race, but dropped down a fair bit. He's currently, with the very long pit stop, it hasn't worked out at all. He's currently behind Legendary. What could happen? Will he be able to catch a Legendary at the moment? Or will he not? So, like we said, the one stop is all possible. Is, 2 stops all possible. 1 stop, may have to be revised. Players currently 70, which should get him home. And CM, I wanted to go, here. He's only done 1 stop at the moment, and it was pretty early in the race. He's currently 39. He did pit at the early 30s when he first came in. So we'll see what he'll do right now. Doesn't pit. Looks like he almost faked it right there. And it's 38% at the moment. 37, yeah, it's dropping down a lot. Absolutely a lot. So that can all come into the race. So a bit of the strategy. Here we are, Deadly Tim. He's running at 61, which fairly should get him home. But not really an epic. He's going with a comfortable 64. Felly, 41. He's in the inside of XD, but I don't think they're lapped. Yeah, they're lapped. And misplaced Chase. I don't know if you can hear me, Chase, but you will probably have to pit soon. You're at 36, so I'll definitely pit soon. I don't know if you might be able to do that. So there's a couple drivers that will have to pit. We'll put them down a bit, and there's some drivers I think they might be able to just risk it for the biscuit. But Chase, this is from a race control, box the slap. I'll shoot engineer, box the slap for new fuel. Chase, no, box the slap. Do it now, box. You juked me. Alright. Yeah, here's Fortress. Fortress looking absolutely good at the start. Midfield, having a big battle, but has had a few mistakes. It's not gone well at all. The mistakes have been piling up, and I'm sorry if you're listening to this, but yeah, it's been very sad to see where he's gone down. He's a lap behind the field, and it's just not looking great for him. Let's go check. Let's go check. Chase again. Epic lapping him at the moment. And there goes Epic. Like I said, he's 5 seconds in front of Meg. So I think he can just keep that. If he keeps consistent, he can just keep that at the moment. Chase, you will not be able to last on that fuel, mate. You will not be able to last. You either box next lap or risk it for the biscuit. Choose one. But yeah, it's very sad to see where Fortress is gone. Let's go switch back to our normal camera. So here we are. Drivers are now coming through. I'm going to try to find where we are. And here's Epic. So, like I was saying, if Epic can just somehow not make a mistake, if you're watching, I'm trying to put any pressure on you. But if he can just try to stay pretty good, not try to get any penalties either. Remember, I was 13. He'll have a lot of penalties. Try not to get any penalties either. And again, so this race will incorporate a bit of penalties, but Deadly Tim and Meg, Meg's made a mistake. Meg will drop down. But there's one thing, if Meg can stay where he's at and say P3, P2, absolutely beautiful. Meg can be consistent there. He'll be able to get P3 because he has a lot of cuts. We all know that he has a lot of cuts. So if he can somehow stay there, that will be beautiful and amazing for him. Chase, box this lap. Box this lap. Chase, box. Idiot. Anyways, so yeah, it looks like Deadly Tim will stay away with that P2. And now, at the end of the endurance race, at the end of any endurance race, it's all about staying calm, not trying to make any mistakes, trying to stay where you are. Because, at the end of the endurance race, all the drivers are going to be separated by a lot. So if you can just stay where you are and hopefully, be consistent, no one will be able to catch you by a lot, especially because they're going to be pretty far away. Then you should be able to be looking at a good race. Meg trying to get into P2 isn't looking. It won't be too necessary because he already has a bit of corner cut. So if Meg can stay where he is, that would be great. But yeah, most drivers, you just need to stay there. Stay where you're at. Keep doing what you're doing, and you can easily capitalize on a good race. Anyways, so Meg, you're on red. Box this lap. I know there's 3 laps left. So we got 3 laps left already, and still Epic is leading with the comfortable lead. If you can't make a mistake, no pressure. If you can't make a mistake, this can be a great win for him. We still have to see what can happen here. Anything can happen. Let's switch to the midfield at the moment if we can go find him. Here comes play, yes. Legendary and XD Spicer just a bit behind. So it's also you see these huge gaps forming, and now the only thing is now at this point of the race, you're kind of stuck where you are. It's not about overtaking. You can't really do that at the moment, but if you can just stay where you are, stay put, you can easily you can easily get a good, not try to lose any points, which it's at the start of the race, it's been a bit of a struggle. Most drivers hitting the corner, going wide, but it looks like they're not bloody hell. It looks like they're not pushing that hard anymore, which is good because we saw all them pushing hard, all them touching the barrier, especially Holy Moly, which was trying to catch up from losing a bit of time from the pits. He tried to push too hard. He ended up staying in the barriers. He ended up getting in the barriers and staying there. So it's all about staying where we are. We're almost heading up, and there we go. Good job, Chase. You pitted. Good job, man. I don't think he pitted, but I think he did. Anyways, so here we are. We're almost to the final lap of racing. Thank you for joining here on KF1 TV, because you've seen a stellar, an amazing bit of racing, and I'm sure you guys have all enjoyed it. Thank you for staying here for so long, for hours. Epic crosses the line for the final lap of racing here in Kranji. It's the dark. We're in the darkness of Kranji, and the crowd and everybody is going crazy at the moment. Here comes Epic. Can they keep up where they're at? We're going through the middle, almost to the middle sector now. And there will be the pressure. There will be the pressure. If he doesn't push that hard, he can do this. Now passing under the iconic train. Going through the final corners, and Epic in the darkness of Kranji, and has finally crossed the line, checkered flag in Kranji, and has won the 2023 Endurance race. That was a brilliant one. All the drivers, Deadly Tim crossing P2, Meg P3, Play S P4, Legendary P5. From Singapore to the other side of the world, people are celebrating on a beautiful win. How Epic did this. It was absolutely beautiful of what he did. Chase coming in with 7 fuel. He did not listen to me, but great job to all the drivers, and great job to And great job, definitely, to Epic with a beautiful P1, and to Deadly Tim and Meg, who came in with P1 and P2. We'll see how those corner cuts will go. I think he might get only a few second penalty from that Meg might, but it should be all good. That is the end of the session. Thank you. That is the end of the race. Thank you for tuning in. We will be back for the podium celebration just soon. Thank you guys for seeing this. Thank you guys for tuning in on KF1 TV. It's been a great race. It's been a great job having you here. Sorry I kind of messed up on giving the end of the race win speech, but we got there in the end. Thank you for being here, cheering me on. I kind of had to have a little bit of a break just to, catch up. It was crazy. I've never commentated for this long. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for letting me do these streams here on KF1 TV. And thank you for watching this race. We will be back in 5 minutes for the podium. So here we are for the podium celebration. And what a race was that. I'm sure you guys all enjoyed that beautiful race. But here we are, as we are now approaching. So we're now approaching the start of the podium celebration. Here are the trophies currently being sent out. It's the endurance race for the first, second, and third, with the big arm muscles for that beautiful race. Shut up, Chase. Go down the elevator. I'm making you go down the elevator now. Anyways, sorry, but so all right. With further delays, let's invite top 3 finishers to the podium. So starting off is Meg with P3. Alright, we finally resolved it. For third place, we have Meg. Now, coming in second, with Deadly Tim. Now, lastly, in the top step of the podium, first place, it's Epic. And here we are with their trophies, well deserved from all the drivers. And now, as we will come to the celebration just soon. We have to get the photo first. If you could go inside of my camera, I will destroy you. So stop jumping. Thank you. All right. And here we are. Take your pictures, ladies and gentlemen. It's the top 3 drivers for today's endurance race. With corner cuts, there'll be nothing. Avio. Yeah, so take your photos, ladies and gentlemen. That is your top 3 drivers for the 2023 endurance race. So here we are for the celebration. thank you all for coming. We might be able shortly to talk to Meg if Meg will accept that. So here we will see Meg soon.
I'm buzzing, man,
So,
already.
welcome, Meg. That was a huge race there. Bit of mistakes and strategy definitely changed from what we thought was going to happen. How do you feel that race went for everyone out there?
Very, very good to everyone. Volvo was my strategist at one point when he DNF. Me and Tim had some fights,
Yeah, so
and
now
Tim ended out on top, but
now let's talk about your brilliant driving. You aimed for a top 5 finish, starting 6th, now into P3. It's a great podium. I think that is your first podium in KF1, if that's correct. So great job
my
on you right
second
there.
if we count the Draxben one. But like I didn't get to stand on it. I wanted to have to be able to stand on the podium.
Yeah, and you definitely did today. Congratulations for that. And also, yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of surprises with the strategy and all that. We thought the bloody fuel was going to go out right away, but actually surprising it
It didn't.
didn't do that much.
I was confused. I thought I had a fuel glitch. I thought I was getting DNF.
Yeah, because everyone was saying, "Oh, uh, you know, first pit, only one pit stop. Yeah, we can't do that." But surprisingly, no. Um, I thought that I was saying chase to pit because I'm like, I thought he wouldn't be able to last it, but no. This
Yeah.
the fuel is definitely different than what we thought. So a few surprises. Congratulations on the P3. Any few other
Thank
things you want to say?
Great driving from Epic Lecter today and Tim. Holy moly, was putting up a good fight up until he DNF. If he didn't DNF, I think I might have got P4 if he had pushed as hard as he could, but I'd seem to be holding a gap.
Yeah, holy moly, that was super sad. If you saw, he went into the barrier, hit it, and hit it so
Yeah.
hard that
He just got stuck.
yeah, went into the barrier. Um, so it was definitely longer than usual. Like, were you ever getting bored out there?
Uh, there was that one lap who I was getting really, really bored. It was like there was nothing to do. Like there was no one to fight yet because I had just come out on the pit after my pit stop. That was the boring lap.
Yeah. Yeah, so it was a long one. Anyways, I have to wrap it up just in a few minutes.
Yeah.
So thank you for joining and thank
Yeah.
you.
You too.
All right. So yes, thank you for joining, Meg, and thank you for all the boys that came in for this race. We boys, ladies, gentlemen, anything you want. Thank you for joining this race. It's been a pleasure to have you here. A pleasure to see all of you guys in chat, all of you guys watching. But we will have to end it soon. We're gonna end it off with a brilliant song. So be ready for that. Be ready for that. Thank you so much. I bless you guys for watching this. I bless you so much. You guys are amazing. Even if you have it in the background while you're racing, that's absolutely beautiful. That helps so much. But yes, we will now say goodbye. Thank you for joining in this race. I've absolutely loved having you here and seeing this exciting, brilliant race. Anyways, we'll pop off to the end. Thank you and goodbye.